Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At center, Mitchell Robinson. At shooting guard, Emmanuel Quickly. At small forward, R.J. Barrett. At the other forward position, Julius Randle. At the other guard position, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Number 20, A.J. Green. At the power forward position, 7 feet 7 inches. Number 7, Ilyasova. Starting at the other forward position, 7 feet 7 inches. Number 18, Yorgos Kalaitzakis. At the shooting guard position, 7 feet 7 inches. Number 12, Grayson Allen. At the other guard position, 7 feet 7 inches. Number 3, Kyle Baker.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randle. Emmanuel Quickly out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Milwaukee, we've got Ilyasova, Baker out there with Allen. And it's Green, and it's Kalaitzakis in at the 3. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. The rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame.
Come to me.
Randle passes to Robinson and finished off by Robinson.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randle with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Kalaitzakis' shot is good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two guys. We'll see how it comes out.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
Exactly. I mean, because you're creating turnovers, getting into transition, playing in the open court against a defense that's not set, and hopefully getting some easy points at the other end.
And here are the Knicks now, following the 3 by Milwaukee. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Bucks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And a fast break now for New York. That's tipped.
Boy, the defensive chops of Ilyasova really coming into play here. I mean, quite surprising, actually impressive, but how good he is at timing those shot blocks. 5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
And so New York calls timeout.
New York calls timeout. All right, Bucks fans, get another Bucks breakthrough.
chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Mitchell Robinson, fourth.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
So it's New York now. It's a 10-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the three by Milwaukee. Pass to Quickly. To the middle. They need this. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays. And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And the Bucks making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Poked loose. Here's Kalaitzakis, and he's good on the three ball. Kalaitzakis has got 5 points so far.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
New York takes timeout.
And they were in the top 10 in terms of opponents' points per game, up there with some of the very best in our league.
And you just mentioned it. What a year it was for them on the glass. The sheer effort and energy they put into their rebounding was tremendous. In the corner, Barrett with it. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Allen with it, picked up by Barrett. They get it again. Ilyasova. Here's Kalaitzakis. Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for him.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Charlotte. Fires from the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And Ilyasova throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. The step-back jumper is good.
Alexander. Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Here's Baker, and another three for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
New York again turning it over.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And Milwaukee has possession. After R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Bucks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones. Their D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Randall. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Quickly the pass to Robinson. And it's sent back by Allen. Passes it to Kalaitzakis. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the pass to Barrett. Here's Kalaitzakis. Playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy,
look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Barrett, wide open, he fires. No good again that time.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here is Robinson. Quickly with a wide open look. New York missing again.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboard. These second chance buckets are killing them.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Jordan, he's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Grayson Allen. And then for New York, Hartenstein's checked in for Julius Randle. Josh Hart comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Quickly. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Robinson. New York moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Pass to Hartenstein. Jordan knocks it away.
And checking out the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Jordan wide open. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, much respect for the defense of Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic at getting his hands up to block shots.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Passes it to Jordan. Outside Holiday. From outside the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell.
That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
So with Bryant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Holiday. Michael Jordan is out there with Ilyasova. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the pivot, manning the middle. Buries it from three-point range.
That shot is the byproduct of hard work, plain and simple. Jordan is really focused in on improving his jumper.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And the Knicks with possession here. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. Now the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Hart on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Baker, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And another 3 for Milwaukee.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here is Robinson. Last game he had 10 points. Jordan. He's open. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Jordan getting quickly into the shot. No hesitation. Supreme confidence shooting off the pass.
Hart wide open. He fires. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And the basket is good.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Baker, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan. Because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team.
You got to love that great assist by Jordan.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Lets the three fly. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. Ilyasova's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Boy, impressive intensity displayed by Ilyasova. He's a real Energizer Bunny type of guy who can sky up really fast and finish at the rim with a lot of force.
And it's blocked. Jordan outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game, his second in this quarter.
Knocks it loose. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous.
Yeah. Boy, that's an example of the speed and strength of Holiday. Fully on display there. He's so good at scoring on the drive and playing through physical defense.
And Holiday throws it down.
That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Brunson. 3-on-3. And Ilyasova throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. That's his third shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
It's Hart on the wing. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Brunson after the basket by Milwaukee. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Brunson. And Hart has it in the corner. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Here's Baker. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Baker. Pass to Hartenstein. Jordan with it. Brunson picks him up. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Bucks.
And a lot of shots from long distance. They're trying to stretch out the D and force them to cover out in space. And a lot of times that enables an offense to get some opportunities to attack in the paint.
Passes to Baker. This one for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Baker's got his first 3 points of the game.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And another three for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
It's all about Antetokounmpo moving it up. Here's Baker. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. That Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Now, here's Quickly. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Hart. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Ilyasova doing a nice job there finding his open teammate. Just a really good play that time.
Robinson finds Brunson. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Here's Baker. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Three-pointer and another three for Milwaukee.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Brunson scanning the floor. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Hart. No good on the three.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got...
And again for three.
Hey, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Baker, good, another from three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini.
And again for three.
Splashes home another three, and he moves into second place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. Antetokounmpo passes to Baker. Over quickly, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Hart. New York, no good that time either.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Knicks ball. Substitution on the court.
Randall finds Barrett. Here's Robinson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Milwaukee on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Relying on their subs to carry the load offensively, man. That's their recipe. Some terrific role players on this team, as you would say, Shaq, the others.
Yeah, you got a bunch of microwaves on that bench.
Okay, time now to see how the Eastern Conference is starting to shape up.
And a look here now at the Bucks. They're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And the Knicks with possession. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. On the court for the Knicks, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Barrett at the small forward.
Now, he's got that kind of range from outside. You have to chase Bryant off the line.
On the wing quickly. There's the pass to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Coming off a terrific season. Second in scoring. And a top 15 ranking in blocks per game. Supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As he said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to quickly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Bryant. And another three for Milwaukee.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Can they get it? Rebound, Milwaukee.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
And Lopez pulls it down.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
And it's good, 2 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
It's stolen by Green. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's quickly. And the Knicks miss again.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Green finds Lopez. Three-pointer connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Randall with the fadeaway. Misses off the left iron.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Shot's good by Kobe.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
The offensive rebound. Another shot. And again, it's Milwaukee converting. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. And he recovers it. They could use a bucket.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Barrett, no good. From deep, Ilyasova, count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bucks?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
It's good from long range.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
From 7, it's deflected.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Drills the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
A 3 from Bryant and another 3 from Milwaukee.
You gotta be right up on Kobe because he is ready to pull it at any moment.
Quickly the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Feeds it to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Milwaukee. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Quickly the pass to Randall. Off target with his 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. Down low. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Got that one up quick. Kobe's got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, right now, Kobe's turned that grease on the stove up, folks. He is on fire. Keep getting in the ball, please.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bucks youth dancing.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Hartenstein's checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for R.J. Barrett. Derrick Rose is checked in for Quickly. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's the Bucks ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
And here's Giannis from outside. And another three for Milwaukee.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Baker. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, you got to love how Lopez really puts himself in position to help his team wherever they need him. He works hard to contribute on every play.
Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. And Ilyasova throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And it's sent back by Lopez. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. So it's the Knicks now. Rose, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
They get it back. Pass to Kalitzakis. On the wing, Giannis. Sinks the triple. Antetokounmpo's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Bucks. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Rose looking around. Shot clock at 5. Poked away. Lopez against Brunson. And another three for Milwaukee.
Guys, this is the NBA. You keep giving the ball away, you're going to get punished.
Value the possession. Vital to winning basketball. We all know that. And if you don't, you cripple yourself.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Lopez over to help. From the arc, kept alive, Ilyasova. Here's Kalitzakis. Good on the triple. Kalitzakis has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Defensively, you got to have better floor balance and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. You can't jog back.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side, Rose. Will it go? That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Rose has got his first points of the night.
With his bounce and body control, easy to see why Rose is aggressive there.
Here's Baker. And another one falls. Amazing.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. And here's Brunson. That will count. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Bryant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Ilyasova out there with Allen. Baker. And it's Baker in at the 1 spot.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Allen with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. And it's Allen with the jam.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Pass to Hartenstein. No good. Shot missing. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Mamu Kelishvili.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And he gets it back. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Bucks have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
And Ilyasova has a lot of shine on his game as a scorer. I mean, you can't ever go wrong giving him touches.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Bounce pass Toppin. Toppin sets a screen for Fournier. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Baker. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Here we go, one-on-one. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of...
And another steal for him.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Fournier gets a wide-open look. No good with the triple. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final. And good! He hits it again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. And the wide-open shot from Rose. And the Knicks miss again. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Rose passes to Toppin. Fires the three. The rebound by the Bucks. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Ilyasova kicks to Baker. From downtown, trains it from beyond the arc. Baker's got a pair of three. Here in the fourth quarter for the Bucks.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Back to Rose. Lets it go with a three. New York, no good that time either.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Double team on Rose. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Checked in for the Knicks. Milwaukee's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Oh, Clark!
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me? Woo-hoo!
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Passes it to Hartenstein. 6 to shoot to the inside. And again, New York turns it over. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Shoots. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
This is the kind of player Ilyasova is. I mean, as soon as he has the ball in his hands, he's thinking about letting the shot go.
Here's Hartenstein to end the cold streak. New York, no good that time either. Here's Ilyasova, and Ilyasova throws it down.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Barrett the pass to Hartenstein. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Outside Rose. Here's Grimes. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Amu Kalashvili passes to Kalib Zaitis. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Some tough offense. He swipes the ball away again.
Just a suffocating defensive performance.
And he's made history, GA. A new third-place mark for most steals in a game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
He gets that one.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Here's Baker. Drives to the hoop.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And so here is New York. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Allen. The pass to Kalib Zaitis. And another three for Milwaukee.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
A three ball. Again, what an avalanche!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night. It's deflected. And there's the feed to Ilyasova. And the shot goes in. Ilyasova's got 8 points in the quarter.
Really starting to come into play now is the mindset of Ilyasova inside, using every inch of his wingspan to get these shots up and in.
And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners and named them after 6 nabbing another steal.
And he has been an absolute beast on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for second all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Toppin. Back to Rose to stop the run. Rebound, Milwaukee. Baker's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
.157 left in the fourth. Pass to Hartenstein. He kicks it to Rose. Pass to Toppin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ilyasova with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. And there's Ilyasova on the assist by Allen. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Knicks.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a show of strength
for the Bucks.
Oh, my goodness.
Man. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Rose passes to Hart. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Baker. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Rose. Randall is doubled. Hartenstein passes to Rose. Barrett for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Ilyasova with the ball. Now defended by Randall.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Rose. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Barrett, no good. Here's Mamu Kelishvili.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Brooke. Congrats on the win. How important was this game for you?
You know, it's very big for us. It was a good benchmark. We've been trying to improve every game. You know, we've been getting better these past few games. And, you know, we know these guys are a very good team, so we wanted to come out and make a statement.
You sure did make a big statement tonight, Brooke. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports, as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.